Almost got a sunrise there. Not quite, we're a little bit early. Very deep red just at the minute. It's going to look good in about 20 minutes. We won't be able to see it in 20 minutes because we'll be in the trees.
It's Sunday. It's still dark.
Curb!
We're on White Leg Way. Curb! Too many layers on the places that you shouldn't really have layers. 3 on my ankles. No, 4 on my wrists. It's just, good job we don't live in a country that's really cold.
Stay away from the wall, car behind. Might try and overtake. It's a bit tight.
Good morning. Wheelers at large. We're out again.
You could be forgiven for thinking this is one of my early morning rides, but it's not. She's up.
I don't know what's going on.
There we go. Onto the trailway. Still a very pleasant place, even when it's a bit soggy and wet.
Concentrate, Julie. Concentrate. Bit of muddy. We're in Ferndown Forest now. On the Castleman Trail. Going to be on this all the way to Ringwood. Come on, Julie. Come on, Julie. Keep up with the boys.
The day is finally turning into something that Julie recognises, as in daylight. Yeah. The thing is, Julie would probably come out with me in the evenings. The problem is, in the evenings, the traffic doesn't really die down until about 10 o'clock. So you don't get those quiet roads.
So I feel a little bit icky right this moment. It'll pass. It's just my body having to do lots of different things first thing in the morning. I think my stomach just decides it's a bit slow to wake up. So everything sort of sits. It makes me feel a bit sick. Ooh. Yeah, it'll pass. It's just my body waking up. Maybe that's why we get on, isn't it?
What's that?
Well, you're just different to me. You wake up in the morning and you're just like...
Ready to go?
Yes. Yeah, not me. No. Everything about my body says sluggish in the morning.
Well, I don't know, it takes a bit of coercing. Coffee's usually good enough though.
Well, if I just had coffee, I'm fine. But I had to eat as well, and that's where everything's gone a little bit awry this morning. But, as I say, it'll pass.
Apparently, I'm covered in poo-coloured stuff all up my back. So, mudguard comments at the ready.
Mike, you're very mucky. Looks like you've had an accident, Mike.
Oh yes, WHEELTop EDS, still faultless. But there is a problem, and I'll get to that in a minute. So, what is the problem with the WHEELTop system? The road system cost me, direct from WHEELTop, hopefully with all kinds of, warranties included, £629. Which is, on the face of it, a bargain for electronic shifting that works and is really good with hydraulic levers. However, you only get the levers and you only get the brake calipers and the derailleurs. What you don't get is the crank, you don't get a rear cassette, and seeing as it goes up to 12-13 shifts, then the chances are you won't have a rear cassette that goes that high, so you'll have to buy a new one. Now they can be bloody expensive. So the whole system really cost me £750. And that's where the problem is, because for £899 you can get 105 that comes with everything, including discs and crank and cassette. So just for a tiny bit more you can get a good quality brand leading electronic group set for 900 quid, which makes 750 a little bit more expensive. It's close, isn't it? It's really close. That extra £150 is not only buying you a well-known brand, it's also buying you guarantees that you can walk into any bike shop and say, here's my Shimano 105, can you help me please? And they're not going to have a problem with that, because they're going to be Shimano trained, they're going to have seen Shimano before. You walk in with WHEELTop, it's going to be 50-50, isn't it? Yeah. I think I've said before, I did speak to a couple of bike shops and they said they would happily do it. However, as soon as they touch anything on a bike, they're kind of tied into some sort of warranty or guarantee of the work, and with unknown parts that they're not qualified to touch or haven't done any training on, it might be straightforward. However, availability of parts and things like that, it's just too much of a risk for them to even touch it, even though they'd love to help everybody. So yeah, that seems to be the story. So yeah, that extra 150 quid buys you a lot of extra kit. It also buys you some guarantees and some peace of mind. So I don't know, how cheap is the WHEELTop EDS TX system really?
There you go. I've woken up. I've got a smile on my face now. This is Ashley Heath Ghost Station. Morning. Hello. Dog's just said hello to me. I've got my ears covered with a skull cap type thing. It means I can't hear. But my ears are warm.
Just coming into Ringwood, a couple of miles back, Julie was saying how she was getting hot and might take her top layer off. I bet she's glad she didn't. It is bloody freezing.
Yeah, I'm really glad I didn't take the top off. It's cold here. Yeah. Just coming to the end of the trail. Picking it up in Ringwood. Oh, my brake's not working. Brake didn't work. Forgot that brake isn't working.
Yeah, so it's official. We have a problem with Julie's brake. Rear brake, fortunately, so she's still got stopping power, but yeah, I bled it last night, pumped it up. It did hold overnight, pumped up but out on the ride today it's just gone flat again. So she can pump it to get some sort of, but yeah, it's not good. So that needs stripping down because I can't see a leak and it's external piping, but there you go. So this would have been Ringwood Station here years ago, and in fact I believe the pub there is called the Railway. The Railway, there you go. I knew it was something to do with trains anyway.
Look, it's a porta potty out in the middle of nowhere. Look at that! Is that especially for me? Actually, I think it's electrics. I don't think it's a toilet. It just looked like it from back there. Come on, Julie. Come on, Julie. Keep going. Keep going.
I'll tell you what, as Fords go, this one's a bit rubbish. It's never got any water in it.
Chilly.
It's much colder out here, isn't it?
Yeah, we'll be in the trees again in a minute.
Watch, this isn't ice. Watch, these aren't ice little patches. Nah, they're all right. Andre's just said that it's between -1 and 0. So I'm really glad I'm a layers now.
You don't come this way very often because it spits you out onto the A35, but I think we're early enough, we'll get away with it.
Yeah, sometimes it's easier to do it that way.
Okay, we have water. Yeah, foot deep. No, not doing that. Not in -1.
That was instantly warm as we came out of there, wasn't it?
Absolutely lovely.
Into the sunshine.
Into Brockenhurst. Something might be open. Donkeys. Brockenhurst is famous for them. Bacon and egg baguette in Brockenhurst. Heading back out into the sunshine. Those flashing lights up there can mean only one thing.
Oh, I enjoyed that. Oh. I cheated.
Heading back towards Ringwood. We're going to cut off and go Christchurch probably, a bit more direct. But yeah, this one's a bit muddy in the trees because it don't get any sunlight in the winter. But yeah, what a useful way to go. Much more direct than the roads.
I don't believe you. Well, I wasn't ready for that. I don't think I'm in the right gear.
I gave you plenty of opportunities.
Yes. Come on, Julie. Keep going. Oh, I've got another gear. Look at that. That was a nice surprise. Thank you. Am I a bit squidgy?
Sorry?
I feel a bit squidgy. Yeah, a bit squishy.
Yeah, I think we're all right.
Yeah.
Steep downhill, don't miss the gate. Don't go flying past the gate, be ready. Here it is. Morning. All right, mate. No worries, don't worry. It's fine. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Oh, come on, Julie. Come on, Julie. You just said about resilience, didn't you?
Yeah.
Just keep going. Just keep going.
Doesn't matter how far.
No. No records. Just keep turning. No stopping. No stopping. Keep going. Nearly there. Nearly there. Nearly there. Yeah, it's getting easier. It's getting easier.
Okay, I know you've got them ready, so you can make comments about mudguards now if you like.
I don't know what I had in mind when I choose a white, bright color bike.
Staying out of the rut on this one. Never quite sure which side to go, but definitely staying out of the rut. It can get deep real quick. Whoop. Hey, slippy, slippy. Well, that's a little bit frustrating. Even though this is slightly downhill all the way, it's into a headwind. I am having to put out some walks just to keep moving forwards.
Just coming back to the noisy bit of the roads. Coming back into Christchurch. Last bit of the ride. It's not easy riding on the road with all the other cars. Ooh! It's a bike lane! It's a bike lane! If you've watched this far into the video, thank you for watching us. Click the like button and join us for the next one.
Alright, thank you very much for the ride.
No worries.
YouTube.
No worries.
Catch you later.
All right, take it easy. Nice to ride with you.
Bye-bye. See you later.
See ya!